Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby, and in today's video we are going to be doing a recap of all of my favorites from 2024. I cannot believe that this year has flown by the way that it has. It just feels like yesterday that I was celebrating my 20s. How old am I? It was like yesterday that I was celebrating my 26th birthday, and I'm getting ready to do that all over again in February, and time is flying, and I just cannot believe it. I mean, so grab a snack, grab a blanket, get cozy, and let's talk about our 2024 favorites. So as usual, I made a list, and I broke it down into several categories to kind of keep this video organized. For our first couple of categories are going to be the categories that I could talk about for days. I mean, I could literally talk y'all's ears off about these categories. So starting off with my anime favorites. First up on this list, it's not even an anime from 2024, but it's an anime that I've seen for the first time in 2024, and that is none other than Black Butler. Now, I know there are some mixed reviews on this anime, and you know, there are a lot of inappropriate things about the anime, but pushing all of that aside, I really enjoyed watching this anime. I binged watched this anime, and it was probably one of my favorite binge watching sessions of this year. I think I watched it early 2024, so probably like March or April, and let's just say I was coming home from work and going immediately to Crunchyroll and turning on Black Butler, and I think I'm at a point where I'm ready to rewatch again, so that may be coming up soon again. I've kept this list of anime super short because, like I said, I can talk about anime forever and all of the favorite shows that I watched from this year. To spare you guys from all of that yapping, I'm gonna keep it pretty short. So next up on that list is Wisteria Wand and Sword. What can I say about this show? Beautiful story, beautiful animations. And even though it had a very typical generic story, I really enjoyed the way they developed the characters and showed the motivation behind their actions or whatever. I love a good underdog protagonist, someone who, you know, really isn't expected to do great things, but turns out that they are so much more than what anyone else could have imagined. So yeah, I love a good underdog protagonist. And to say it was only 12 episodes, you know, it felt like that show had so much depth into it. And last up, to keep this list very short, is going to be an anime that I just started like a couple of weeks ago. I go by this rule: if an anime can make me laugh, it's automatically going to become one of my favorites, because I don't really laugh that often when it comes to anime. I don't find a lot of the comedy funny, but that anime is A Terrified Teacher at Ghoul School. This show had me giggling. The protagonist is a teacher who really didn't understand that he had these strong exorcist powers, and he's really cowardly and scary. He goes to like teach at this school full of monsters and yokai, and he's absolutely terrified, and you know, his students kind of help him get along through his journey of becoming a teacher, and it's really funny. I finished episode 12 a couple of days ago, and I want more of that show. And it's such a fun twist on the slice of life genre with a spooky but adorable vibe. Well, not really spooky, but you know what I mean. It's just really funny. It's not scary at all. And like I said, I can talk about anime all day. I may have to do more anime videos. I think I already did enough of yapping when it comes to anime, so let's move on. Yeah, I get hooked on Asian dramas real bad. If you guys think I can talk about anime all day, I will talk your ear off about Asian dramas. And when I say Asian dramas, I just mean K-dramas, Japanese dramas, Chinese dramas, Thai dramas, all of those. And as I was making this list of favorites, I realized that my favorite dramas from this year were all Chinese historical dramas. And that's not a surprise. That is my favorite genre to watch, period. When I say drama, they bring the drama like no other. When it comes to historical dramas versus modern dramas, historical drama is so much more juicier, you know, especially like if there's like an emperor with concubines. I mean, it is crazy. And I love like a good power struggle. And this may sound absolutely crazy, but I really love the, I'm not even gonna, I was about to go on to a tangent about Chinese dramas. I'm gonna save that for a later video, but let's get into my favorite dramas for this year. I keep trying to go off on a tangent so bad. Like, that's how you guys know I can talk about this all day. But to save you guys, starting off, the first drama is Blossoms in Adversity. Now, just to keep it short, this drama is about a fallen family who has all of the men sent away, so it's up to the women to make money and kind of restore their honor. And of course, being a historical drama, you know, women, this is not something that women do. You know, everybody else was doubting her to be like the leader of the family, and she became the leader of the family. Her little struggle with that, and just trying to make sure her family's fed while also still maintaining her position in her family. And of course, all of these dramas have romance in them. So our man, so I'm not even gonna talk about the male lead because whatever, because it's not really about him. But when I finished that drama, I felt so empty inside because I did not know what to do with my life. Next up, we have Are You the One? So in this drama, we have yet again another strong female lead. Love that. She basically is the lead of this like assassin clan, and she's really strong. She can fight. She ends up getting into an accident and she loses her memories, and she ends up meeting this guy who's actually her enemy while she was like the lead of this assassin group or whatever. I don't know if that's the right term, I don't know, but you guys get what I mean, I hope. Ends up with this guy, and he has alternative oh my god, what? And he has ulterior motives. He was under the impression that she was like the concubine or something of the assassins group, but in fact she was the leader. But when she regained her memories, she was out for revenge. Next up is going to be another historical drama with another powerful female lead, and that is The Double. Our female lead is given a second chance at life, and she ends up surviving. She's saved by a girl, and after the girl passes away, unfortunately, our female lead assumes her identity. So she takes the dead girl's identity. She ends up seeking revenge for not only herself, but for her friend that died. She meets people along the way, she falls in love, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I love a good revenge plot. We're gonna move on to cozy gaming. This year has been a really, I want to say, a good year for gaming for me personally, but I can play all of the new games in the world, but I'm always going to have that one or two games that I constantly play every single day. I don't know, I've played Palia so much this year. I don't even know when it came out. Did Palia come out this year? I don't know, but Palia is one of my obsessions. It is a cozy MMO game where you can play online and you decorate, you farm, you complete quests, you develop relationships with the NPCs. I really enjoy how time works in this game. It's one of my favorite by far. I really love the online aspect, even though I never really play with other people. Just kind of knowing that other people around, that's kind of comforting to me. I don't know. But next up, we have Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. When this game came out on the Nintendo Switch, I knew I was going to be obsessed. I was obsessed when I saw the trailer for it during the Nintendo Direct. Absolutely love the storyline. The animation is super cute. Definitely recommend if you love like puzzle solving sort of situation games. Next up is a game that you guys probably are not going to think is a cozy game, but I typically think that open world games are automatically cozy. It doesn't really matter what's going on in it, and that is going to be Pal World. I was obsessed with Pal World for months, and if I had more storage like on my computer, I would be able to play better. I'm definitely going to work on getting like a better storage system, or upgrading my storage at least. That's something else I definitely want to do in the new year, because cozy gaming is just, I don't know, it's something so heartwarming about it. So kind of latching onto cozy gaming, I'm going to talk about my favorite cozy hobbies from this year. Of course, my number one hobby is always going to be puzzling. I love doing puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. I love completing puzzles. I did a lot of puzzles this year, and next year I want to do even more. I also did a couple of YouTube shorts about it, so definitely check that out. Another hobby, a hobby that I discovered this year actually, is coloring with alcohol markers. I have collected so many coloring books over these last couple of months. I even got some coloring books from work. I mean, I have been absolutely obsessed with coloring. I don't color every single day because when it comes to working a full-time job and also trying to maintain hobbies, you have to sacrifice, and coloring typically isn't the hobby that I pick up every single day. But when I have time, I definitely do try to get a quick little coloring session in. My favorite coloring book from this year is definitely my Bobby Goods coloring book. I cannot wait to complete that book so I can buy another one. I told myself I'm not gonna buy everything all at once. I'm gonna take my time and, you know, finish up one before I get another. My last hobby is going to be crochet. I haven't talked about crochet on my channel at all, but I do crochet, and I'm not the type of person who's gonna crochet like cardigans and sweaters and all of that fancy stuff. I like to do projects that are smaller. I typically like to do projects that will take me like less than 3 hours to complete. I don't like big projects. I like just crocheting little cute accessories, cute little decor items, cute little keychains. That's kind of more up my alley. I definitely want to do like a bigger kind of wall piece situation, so I'll look into that probably next year. Hobby Lobby has so many great yarns, and it's really hard to not buy everything in that store. I'm not gonna lie. I love Hobby Lobby. I guess we could talk about my favorite furniture and decor items now. Did I buy a lot of decor and furniture this year? Absolutely. Am I gonna do it again next year? Unfortunately, probably. I did buy a lot this year. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. I'm sorry. This year, for my 2024 favorites for decor and furniture, the first thing hands down has to be my standing desk. I love it so much. It gives me so much more room as opposed to my old desk, and I really love the ability that I have now to stand up or sit down. I don't really do that much standing up, but I create a lot of content at my desk, and having it like taller really helps when it comes to creating content. So, and I think one of my favorite decor pieces this year was my candle warmer. I'm not really a big fan of actually burning candles, and I don't really like the wax melt situation either. And it was from TJ Maxx. I should have bought a candle warmer so much earlier. I don't know what I was waiting on. So funny that I just said that when it comes to furniture and decor, I am like the overconsumption queen. But when it comes to clothes and shoes, I do not buy new clothes. I do not buy new shoes ever. So when I make like other purchases, I feel kind of good about it. That's probably not even like a good thing, but whatever. Kid you not, I bought 2 pairs of shoes this year. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know if that's embarrassing. I don't know. But I bought 2 pairs of shoes, and I literally just bought them like in the last couple of months. I don't count my house shoes as shoes. Like I always buy new house shoes, and I'm always at work. So I guess I feel like I didn't really need to buy shoes. But I bought these shoes from Ross. They're like the bear paw kind of Ugg dupe for the like platform little boots, and I had these boots for a couple of weeks before I actually gained the confidence to wear them, because I'm already tall. Like I'm like 5'8". Is 5'8" tall? I don't know, but I already like kind of tower over people, so I had to build up my confidence to wear these shoes. And I just took a trip out of town, and I decided, you know what, these people are never going to see me again, and I'm gonna wear what the heck I want. So for the first time ever, I wore these shoes, and I love these shoes so much. They are so comfy and cozy, and I wore these shoes every single day on my trip, and that wasn't the plan, but that's just kind of how it happened. Little bear paws, and actually they're really comfortable, even though they're not like actually Ugg. These are like my first time getting bear paw boots, and they're really comfortable. $30. It's really sad to say that I had to build up confidence to wear these shoes, but wearing these shoes, I kind of felt like this extra like inch and a half or something was making me tower over people. But on this trip, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do what the heck I want. Life is way too short not to wear the shoes you want to wear. So, you know, I wore them every day, and I wore them with confidence. And moving forward, whenever it's cold, I'm gonna wear them. And I'm about to go off on a tangent. And I said earlier that I do not buy new shoes ever. I think my biggest flex is that I still have my original pair of Uggs from like the 10th grade. I mean, hold on. I've been wearing these Uggs. I got these Uggs in high school. I graduated almost 10 years ago. I know it doesn't look like it, but yeah, these are my only pair of Uggs, and I guess I live in the South, so I can only wear them a couple of weeks at a time. And every time somebody compliments me on my Uggs, I'm like, I got these boots like 10 years ago. Like, my biggest flex. The second pair of shoes that I got recently as well, when I say recently, I mean I just got these like last week. And these are the Nike Initiator shoes. Just a really cute basic sneaker. I got them for like, I got this pair for $60, and I haven't worn them yet. I haven't even had time to wear them. I plan to wear them during my trip, but like I said, I wear those boots every single day. I've been needing a good new sneaker, just basic tennis shoe that will go with everything, super basic. And okay, and yeah, really cute. You just can't go wrong with this shoe. So our next category is going to be skincare and makeup. This is also going to be a really short category because I don't really buy that much makeup. I personally don't like complexion products like foundation. So, and I never really bought like a skin tint or anything. I probably try that next year. There I am, already planning my purchases for next year. Don't do that. Absolutely obsessed with the e.l.f. lip oil. I'm a lip gloss girl. This is a lip product that I buy over and over and over again. I love it because it's cheap. I love it because it lasts a long time. And I love it because it's hydrating on the lips. I have really oily skin. So if the second I start to sweat or produce any amount of oil on my face, it's over with. And I just don't like to deal with all of that. I don't know. I feel like because I'm turning 27 next year, I do want to maybe elevate my look a little. I don't know. Next up under skincare and makeup is the EOS lotions. Those are my absolute favorite lotions, and I love almost all of the scents. I think my least favorite scent for that lotion is like that vanilla one in the purple bottle. I'm just not like a vanilla girl, so, but it's a good vanilla. Like if I had to, I would buy it, but you know, vanilla just isn't typically the first scent that I reach for. I really love Fresh and Cozy. No, it's not pomegranate, it's jasmine peach. Last couple of times that I've gone to Target or whatever to buy this lotion, they have been completely sold out. And those are all of my favorites for like skincare and makeup. Aquaphor is like an automatic favorite. I've been using Aquaphor for years, so I don't really want to say it's a 2024 favorite. It's just a favorite, period. So next up is music. I want to talk about my Apple Music replay because I think it's really accurate. It's really accurate. When Flo released their album, something changed inside of me. I love that album so much. The songs on it, love them so much, and I'm excited for more music from them in the future. Of course, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, Raven Lenae, she released the album too. Once again, I love her music as well. Her album was great. Raven Lenae, I mean, Summer Walker, she just, you know, hit after hit. Album, no skips, like absolutely love. Safer by Tyla, I played that song 139 times. Anybody else like hyperfixate on songs? Because I do, and that's what happened here. And speaking of hyperfixating, I am currently hyperfixating on this band called South Arcade. My current hyperfixation. On my flight last night, I constantly replayed their EP. There's just something so addicting. I'm going to show you guys my history from like on yesterday's flight. Right here with that little album right there, constantly playing. Then I'll change the song once and then go right back. Then I'll change the song once again, right back. And then I listen to some Flow again, and you know, right back to that album. When I say hyperfixating, absolutely. The EP is called 2005. I think this came out in at the beginning of 2024. I only knew one song from them and I discovered them in the summer, but I guess I didn't realize that they had an EP. So I discovered them through their song called Stone Cold Summer, and that song was on repeat. I wouldn't call this like hardcore rock music. I don't know what the proper genre is to describe it, but I like to describe it as like angsty teen movie music. Like music from like our favorite teenage movies, like growing up. Like their music sounds like something that would be on their soundtracks, and I absolutely am here for it. My favorite song from their 2005 EP is called Riptide. Definitely, definitely recommend. All of the songs are honestly great, but Riptide, there's something so, it just my brain a certain way, and I love it so much. Oh, while we're talking about music, I have to talk about another artist that I discovered this year. Her name is Janaya. She has a couple of songs out and absolutely obsessed. Her most recent songs are giving like early Sierra 2000s vibe, and this is what I imagine like club music would have been like, but you know, club culture is just non-existent, like, and in comparison to how it was like dancing club music. But I love music so much. So next up, we are going to dive into my favorite tech. So starting off with tech, my favorite purchase was my Divoom Pixu 64. It's that little thing right there that's lit up behind me, and you can't really see it because, you know, I'm in focus, but it's just like a pixel display, and you can go into the Divoom app and you can customize, you can put like other cute little pictures up. I like it. It's a nice addition to my desk setup. Right beside my Divoom Pixu, you see these lights in the background. Those are monitor lights from Govee. Absolutely love them. They add like a nice little pop of color behind my monitor, and I'm so happy with that purchase. My next favorite is going to have to be my AirPod Maxes. Silicone cover just came off as I was trying to show you guys. How rude. I got these for my, how old am I? God, how old am I? I keep forgetting. I got these for my 26th birthday this year, and you know, these are my absolute favorites, and I just have a pink silicone case. One of my favorite purchases from this year. I use these things almost every single day, and you know, the noise cancellation is good. I love the transparency mode, and overall I think I'm kind of a vain person because I love the aesthetic of these headphones. It just doesn't compare to other headphones. I mean, they just look super cute on your head, you know. They don't really hurt my head or anything. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, that they get headaches from wearing them after a long time, but I personally don't experience that, and I think I have a quite big head. The only thing that I am not a fan of is the fact that you have to put them in the case to put them into like sleep mode. Would it have been that hard to put like an on or off button on these things? I don't know. So my last item on this favorites list is my favorite thing ever, period. I mean, the best thing that happened to me this year, and that is going to be my new camera, Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. Love it so much. I'm gonna do a separate video on my new camera in the future, so if you're into like cameras and stuff, definitely stick around to check that out. Got it on like Black Friday or Cyber Monday, I think Cyber Monday, and I got it from Best Buy. And even though I'm not like totally inexperienced with cameras, I think this is a really good beginner camera if you're looking to get more into creating YouTube content. This is a camera for vloggers and content creators. And that's going to wrap up my 2024 favorites. I just want to thank everybody for coming along and being a part of this journey. You know, I started YouTube this year, and you know, even though I'm still a very small creator, I want to just thank everybody who comments on my videos, likes my videos. I definitely appreciate all of it. You know, I've grown a little bit, and you know, we're super close to 3,000 subscribers. This is a very new channel. I'm still figuring out a lot of things. Like, I'm still unsure of a lot of content that I want to post, but I just want to thank everybody for being along for that journey as I grow and figure out what exactly I want to do. But right now I am in love with this little community that I am growing, even though it's really little. So I just want to say I definitely appreciate you and I see you. I think I yapped enough for this video. So comment down below one of your favorites from 2024. So here's to an amazing 2025. Definitely excited to see what this new year is going to bring as it relates to goals and achieving my dreams. Once again, my name is Gabby. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in 2025. Bye.